welcome to all of you. This is Sujata Raut from Thane. It is nice to see celebrating Honorable Padma Shri Dr. Bhavanlal Jain's 83rd birthday. We greet him with gratitude and respect. On this occasion, Jnaneshwar Shende sir has organized Samvad Sampada project in which many eminent personalities share their thoughts about respected Bade Bhau in different languages. It also emphasizes translation procedure in literature. Translation is necessary for the spread of information, knowledge, and ideas. It is absolutely necessary for effective and empathetic communication between different cultures. Translation is therefore critical for social harmony and peace. In literature, it is hugely important task. Every translation is an interpretative act as well as a creative one. I remember my childhood days where I used to read ample of books. My parents and my school has encouraged this good habit and my life has enriched. That time I read many good translations also. I still remember I was greatly influenced by Asha Purna Devi's book Pratham Pratishruti, on which even a TV serial was there. We used to watch it. Her one more novel, Suvarna Rekha, I read all these translations, what type of characterization and storyline. After that, whenever I got opportunity, I just went on reading good translations. Rabindranath Tagore's Childhood Memories, translated by P.L. Deshpande, Betty Mehmoodi's Not Without My Daughter, Maxine Gorky's Mother, Hemingway's Old Man and the Sea, translated by P.L. Deshpande, and many more. Then, being a member of HSC Textbook Writing Committee, I got an opportunity of translation of commerce subject from English to Marathi. And it was my first experience of translation. I learned how to adjust with the technical words. I really enjoyed it because it gave me a lot of satisfaction. Then I got a book for translation from Mehta Publishing House, Extra 1% by Rob Yu, a psychologist in a sports field. London's Macmillan publication has published this, and total 314 pages were there, a very complicated book. Nature of the book was complex and intricate. This is a knowledge based book. Mehta Publication House asked me to make the summary of 20 pages translation, and then they allotted me actual translation work with some guidelines, such as do not skip any part, don't add anything by your own, every line should be considered, diction of the original author should be maintained, and follow all grammatical rules in Marathi. The author is having British origin, but he has also global approach, and that is why he has mentioned so many experience throughout the world. His language is also influenced by American English. This book is about human behavior, and central idea is about mentality of successful people. What is extra 1% in the behavior of successful people which makes them to achieve their objective? It is totally analytical book where many psychological experiments, conversations and discussions are included. Total 8 chapters followed by conclusions. Being a reader of Marathi, I tried the names of chapters should be very natural and not just a mechanical translation. Names of chapters were like cherishing, centered, visionary, etc. One chapter was named as connectedness, means you are totally engrossed with your aim. I was thinking over it for many days, and one day when I was reading a spiritual book of Gondavlekar Maharaj, where I found the exact word Anusandhan. It means a state of mind where you congruent with God. And I got the perfect word for that. Every language has its own characteristics. It's arbitrary and it is social and symbolic. This book carries a concept of world citizenship and it gave me immense satisfaction while translating, and also we arrive at a conclusion that human emotions and passions are almost same irrespective of differences in races, religion and country. This book gave me experience of intellectual exhaustion, and another book which I have translated was just about emotional prostration. But I still got a lot of pleasure with both the books because translation is a creative procedure. It's a visionary, it's a ingenious procedure. Translation is not just a work to be done, it is a complete involvement of your mind. Second book I have translated is Dur Hoti Najdikiya. These Hindi poems are by talented poet Sandhya Yadav. Pakhi publication by Delhi. Its Marathi version is स्वतःपासूनच दुरावताना. A very sensible poet is Sandhya, and her poems are laconic, keen, and immense feelings. While translating poems, you have to catch between the lines an empty space of poem. Actually, to write simple is very difficult. Sandhya's poetry is contemporary. It explores unusual imagery and connects to your heart. I will also like to quote some very good translated books which I have read and I will like to recommend to all of you. Breadwinner by Deborah Ellis, translated by Aparna Velankar in Marathi. Next parts of Breadwinner are Shaujia and Parwana. These are very well translated and very good books. A prominent author S.L. Bhairappa, his novels are translated by Uma Virupaksha Kulkarni, Parva, Vamshavel, Avaran, etc. There are so many books she has translated. Famous talented actress Deepthi Nawal's short stories book The Mad Tibetan, and a good translation is made by Sunanda Amrapurkar. One must read book is by Malayalam author Manasi. That translation is done by poet Prafulla Shiledar sir. G.A. Kulkarni has translated books of Conrad. See the combination G.A. Kulkarni and Conrad. Very meaningful translation, trees, the town, fields, light in the forest, etc. So, these books has been translated by G.A. Kulkarni. Toto Chan, in this book, concept of education is beautifully framed and it is translated by Chetana Sardeshmukh Gosavi. Rahul Sankrutyayin's book Volga Te Ganga, Orhan Pamuk book Snow by Vishal Taide. Then My Name is Red is also translated by Ganesh Vishpute. These books are also my very favorite. One more book I will like to tell you, Indira Goswami, an Assami author. Her autobiography is translated in Marathi, Ardhi Murdhi Kahani. A very sensitive, sensible book is there. One must read a very thought-provoking books by Dalai Lama sir, धर्माच्या पलीकडे, माझा देश माझी माणसं, translated by Suruchi Pandey and Rohan Till. Tolstoy's books, Anna Karenina novel and Chekhov stories are also my very favorite books, and these translations are available everywhere. Dostoevsky or Dostoevsky, whatever you say, his Crime and Punishment book. That translation, I cannot forget the experience of reading that. There are so many more books where these are translated in our language and we can catch the knowledge from that, and all these books will enrich our life as a reader and as a person. It helps to shape a reader's understanding about the world, about history, about philosophy and politics. So at the end, I will like to thank Samvad Sampada, and also I will thankful to Jnaneshwar Shende sir for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.